That's the real deal. You know, real deal. That's the real deal.
Scrimmage.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
You see me out there
at the 39.
On that nigga hill.
You see me? Get the football at the 37-yard line.
On that nigga.
CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number one, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Kill. Topper! Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, gun.
They run with Breida. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Let's go.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I got you.
Now it's Breida. He gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try and run for it. This is Houston. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Talk to me, nigga. You all right over there, Pastor?
They come out here in the air.
I know y'all just lost the playoff game and shit.
Come on, let's go. No.
That would give to the big fullback Houston.
In there, man.
Take this into the end
now
zone.
Don't lead the party. Now
San
get.
Francisco touchdown.
You don't play no more. Get.
Punching it in from a yard away. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
When he loses, he lead the party. He quiet, too.
Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point.
Don't you love when you score after you got a lurk? Love that. Real poop.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Lay down, man.
All that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Give me that
meanwhile,
shit.
a pass that should have been intercepted.
Saving that nigga.
But
They
it
did not
winds
let
up
this
falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And now it's 2nd down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say,
you like that
on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No way, that shit worked yesterday, not
able
today.
to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th
Not
down.
today.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Not today,
This
Pastor.
offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Yellow. Hey, let's go. 57. Check pass. 57.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And they're going deep for Hill.
That nigga
It's
ain't
knocked
getting shit.
away and incomplete.
Hill ain't getting shit.
Boy, a real
Shutting that nigga down.
head-scratcher there. And the Niners
That nigga got hella
take over
lucky
in
yesterday.
terrific field position.
Not today. Yeah, Pastor, talk to me nice, nigga. Bring all that pressure from the left. Watch how they all get caught up on the block. Look.
They'll
All
toss
that
it to
pressure.
Breida. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of
Pastor got
here
some
in
good
4th quarter.
computer setup
We'll see a
defense,
lot
bro.
of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz,
You know how to set up that shit to where all he got to charge you on the line, the computer gonna take it.
to the QB and make sure he gets
So
on
what
the
you
ground.
do with that?
In a run
You
blitz,
gut his
you're actually
ass
trying
out
to
and
cover
run it up his
gaps, trying
ass.
to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Every chance you get.
13.
Oh, you trying to get on my screen over there. It ain't over there. See? Now it's over here. Now you got trouble over here. Look.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Ugly for the Kansas City
And Gold
Chiefs.
is able to put it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably
Go
would have been
get
the
that
final
nigga,
nail
man.
to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up
Go
time,
get that
gap
nigga, man.
points. So while it's not mission accomplished,
You sit
it's
your
darn
ass
close.
down, dude.
And he'll take this one near the 25,
You ain't getting
call it
nothing
the
this game.
26-yard
Got that
line.
one fluke catch earlier. That should have been a pick.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense. So they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more
It's
careful.
over.
And
All that
sometimes
shit
when you
you
see
was
these
doing
calls
is
on
over.
4th
I'm
down,
back.
when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily
Gotta cherish the
coach
memories,
saying,
man.
I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my
Cherish
defense.
the
I can
memories.
afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You
happened
think
there.
that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense. that can
Nothing.
hold up.
And he's going to be
Playing with
intercepted
you,
a
boy.
3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Tap out for your black island. Go and get up out of here, man.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt.
This is what I like to call the holy moly.
Play fake here.
The holy moly.
Man open, it's good one.
That was too fucking
shy of the 40. A good pick.
I didn't get to go to who I wanted to go to. Everybody was so open.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it. They're just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
I don't know how to follow my blockers,
inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Stay away from that sideline.
But not before they're inside the 25.
You got to change that defense, buddy.
There, and it's a first down,
that defense ain't built for shit. Yeah, it works for pressure. I'm going to screen that shit every time I see you in it.
Situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the
yesterday.
football. Swings, slants,
Baltimore Ravens.
Things that they consider safe.
11. Take 3. 218.
Right at the middle on his ass.
7 consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big book.
That ain't what he's going to
take it in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to the tailback.
I should have hit my screen. I had it.
With 2 hands.
I had it.
Pitch, usually like
he opened right there.
Type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field
goal. You turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down, and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
Pass this ugly. Just where we going with this thing. I'll make this nigga fumble right quick. Fumble.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
That was my money.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
Sit down, blood.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4
all that shit is
able
over,
to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to get his man under it, but it's second down.
That nigga shut
Another
down.
incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? You don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds McCoy. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Yellow. I go away.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's Richard Sherman right there. He ain't playing with that dude.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes.
It was that.
Be intercepted.
That nigga was shit all game.
Safety, Jarquiski Target.
Nigga ass is grass.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Garoppolo looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco.
Get on out of here. You want some more?
They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Cheese.
From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
You said cheese? There you go. Got it. Cheese. Pastor, what'd you say?
Send it on, bro. Send it on. Don't do all that talking.
Ladies and gentlemen. That was a good game, though, halftime. Big chef in the building.
Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter right, turn it up. If you talk about space out your mind, but can you rock it like shot?
Who open?
You playing with open? Shit. You playing with open? I'm playing myself. Oh, you ain't playing that.
Who you playing with? Who you playing, Smart?
Playing in wind, water. I'll take my son. Rag dog. I know who Mel gonna play rag dog.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Honey, I dash, got it on smash.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Who's the team? Sit right there, 56. Hey, tight.
Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson rolling to his left. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Let's get it.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Out to his left. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up.
Man, that shit ain't going nowhere.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty there. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest.
You know what you're trying to do.
Oh.
I'll let you know this game over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't that run. Oh, Smirk. Like talking to you, dog. You know you my dog. You know I fuck with you the long way. I tell you, the running shit is dead.
Come on, I guess that's who. Yeah, I didn't know that.
You ready, Pastor?
Yeah. Let's go.
Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Fuck with them little 2 plays you got. They're working.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Should have brought all them niggas up here.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Slam.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
11. Hey, switch gears.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, they're trying to click on his user. They got no user tag.
11.
You seen him?
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
No,
we're scoreless after one.
Just did.
With no score.
Huh.
Here we go. Black 80. Black 56. 6.
Here's Breida. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
18-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to, when you get it all together, and maybe that would be a wild card, I would guess, because they'd be the 4th team in. But when you put it all together, it is absolutely wide open about who wins the NFC and represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag!
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll set up a screen for Breida. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
We give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
65, 65. 11, 10.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go. Let's go.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Gould is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. 180. 13. 13. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Mike 54.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here we go. Black 80. 54 Mike. 11. Check out my read. I got this.
Now a give to Breida. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Jadeveon Clowney there on the side.
God damn.
Orleans read a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
54. You got nothing to win.
They run again with Breida. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Here we go. Wait, 80. They can't hang with us.
Let's hit the field goal. Ooh, offside.
Garoppolo now. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Next time
so now
I
the
got
field
your
goal
ass.
unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner.
The nail in the
That will
cross.
make
Like
our
donuts,
score
don't you?
9-0. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said.
Only reason I scored last time because I really kicked it,
right?
but they made me tip it up hella high in the air, and then this
In this case,
motherfucker
it's been 3s.
heel caught that motherfucker.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board.
That nigga ain't going nowhere. That run is
Try and get things
shit right
started
now.
for them.
Your
And
run
you
game
know
is
at the
poop.
half, they
Your pass game is
discussed
poop.
how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting
Back
comes into
real
play.
doo-doo.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the
playing too
time, in
much
the first
firewall.
half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Yeah, man.
Just something to get you
Look at
off
the
to a
straight
good
looked
start.
at that
Now a
shit.
pass hauled in
Come on,
downfield.
dude.
A game
He
there
ain't.
of
Look at that. He
30
just
Bruins. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that,
Yeah,
though,
man.
that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And now a carry here for the fullback.
Run.
And nowhere to run
Shut
on the
down,
interior of that
bastard.
defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Niners' 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Ballore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Kill that
It's a
motherfucker.
9-yard gain, and
Same
it keeps
team,
the drive
baby.
moving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll let the fullback try to take it home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Throw that thing.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. From the gun, Wilson. Touchdown,
that was
Seahawks.
hot, Pastor. That was hot.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, look, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time.
The
take over by word and deed.
Indeed means action.
Exactly.
The shoestring save.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Go, 12.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with a game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I'd want to know why I didn't get the football.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check curls.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down.
Come on, man.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. A critical error there in a
garbage,
tight
man.
game.
All they got to do is charge you online, let the
Talk
computer
about
do
is
the rest,
taking
man.
care of the football,
Them
and
niggas trash.
especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
We ain't going nowhere.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Gonna need all that time. You're gonna need all that time.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there.
Give me that. Come on, man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Wow. He's gonna keep trying that.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
That's that word.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on first down. Carson, and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Carson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They run it with Carson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Mike 54. Hey, here we go.
Now Wilson.
Oh, my God. They let that nigga fall in there.
Touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Russell Wilson. His 2nd touchdown
Oh, that's
tonight. And the
funny.
Seahawks have
This
taken
nigga got
the
hit
lead.
like a motherfucker and fell 4 yards
I
in
know
his
it's a never say never situation.
crazy.
But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it? And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Michael Kendricks in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Let's go.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
That dude just roughed the kicker, bro. They didn't call nothing.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gains.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Wilson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart.
Get on out of
it
here
says
now.
Take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the...
Pastor, you go. Pastor, you there? son, little one?
They've been trying to book these rooms for March.
For March? Okay, so y'all coming in a couple of weeks, though?
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to go.
Well, what's going to stop you from coming?
I don't know. I gotta see. Because I thought I was going to get paid that weekend, but I thought I would get paid in places.
You coming out here with me, though.
But I'm going to make it happen.
We gonna make it happen. What you mean? You plan on coming out here?
If I'm coming, then.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna let that not happen. Yeah, I miss you. I miss your presence. I ain't gonna lie. I love you. I love your energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with hella people like that. I don't even let people around me like that. Straight up. I don't fuck with. Cause I got trust issues. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as far as like what I got going on, not like as far as niggas and what you do or whatever. I said as far as like I run a mean little operation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but shit, I just love your energy though, your vibe. I love how affectionate you is. I love all of that shit. I can get used to that. I hate this shit. So I hate me so far.
Right.
But I wouldn't care. I would make it happen every weekend if I had to. Just so I can see you. Yeah. What you doing? You at the house?
I've been in my bed all day.
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm at home right now. I've been in my bed all fucking day. I got up this morning. My mama was sick. She talking about taking me to the hospital. I was like, okay. I'm like, are you really that sick? Because you never go to the hospital. Unless you have to. She's like, my body does not go to the hospital. I'm like, okay. Dropped her off at the hospital. She called me back like, girl, I got fucking pneumonia. I'm like, oh, shit.
That shit going around.
Then she just called me right now like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay. She's like, come bring me some food. I'm like,
can you see me on the camera?
yeah.
I can't see
You
you.
can't see me?
Nuh-uh.
I'm telling you now, my hair fucked up.
I don't care, so what? Shit, still cute. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie with fucked up hair. You still cute. What's happening with you though?
Huh?
I need to see you.
I'll be out there like, what, like 2 weeks?
Why you can't come this weekend and next weekend? 2 weeks.
You said why I can't come this weekend and that weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why you don't do that?
Okay. Let me figure it out.
Well, figure it out. Let me know what's happening and what I got to do. Alright? Alright, baby. Smooches all over your cooches. Alright, baby. I'll see you later on.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. I'm at the hat. So glad. Bring some woods with you, some real ones. I got you when you get here. Wagwan, my youth. Moon. Moon, what's that you playing? Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Moon? Moon, that. What's going on, my youth? Shit, now what is that you playing? The hell is that? The hell is that? Man, and you gotta get the Moonheads, you gotta get the virtual reality firewall shooting game. And you got a controller shaped like a gun in your hand. And you really, that shit is hella fun, Moon. I'm telling you, once you get that, you ain't gonna never play none of that shit no more. I've been on GTA with Paper Trail. Yeah. Sure, every day I'm hustling. How's the weather out there? Yeah, it's raining out here like a... Oh, okay. How much they want for that game? How much they want for that game? How much for the game? Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh. Hold on.